Hello. This is part one of a three-part series on your legal status, maintaining your status as an F1 or J1 student in the United States. Welcome to Southeast Missouri State University. We are the Office of International Education and Services, and we're here to help you. First, let's talk about some of the U.S. government agencies and how we work with them. We work with many U.S. government agencies. Most of them come under the Department of Homeland Security, such as the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Customs and Border Protection, and more. We also work with the Department of State and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. First, let's talk about some of the agencies that come under the United States Department of Homeland Security. First, USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. They oversee immigration. So people that apply for immigrant status, such as a green card, a permanent residency, etc., in the United States, they apply through USCIS. But you might also work with USCIS, as they also authorize immigration benefits and benefits related to non-immigrant visas, such as employment authorization, change of status, etc. So after your degree program, if you apply for optional practical training, which is work authorization in the United States after you complete your degree, that application goes to USCIS for adjudication. Next, Customs and Border Protection, CBP. They protect the borders. These are the officers that you spoke to at the border when you came into the United States and went through customs. They also work with your I-94, which is your arrival and departure record. So if you have any issues with that document and you need to have corrections made, you would contact CBP. ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. They handle investigations, so they are like the police. If somebody gets in trouble, they're the ones that will investigate. You will likely never have to deal with ICE. And then last, SEVP, Student and Exchange Visitor Program. They collect data and track students and exchange visitors. So students being on F visas and exchange visitors being on J visas. They are the government agency we work with the most because we contact them every semester to let them know that you're here and doing what you're supposed to do as a student or exchange visitor. Let's talk a little bit more about the Student Exchange Visitor Program, since that's the one we work with the most. The USCIS and the Department of State both are related to the SEVP because USCIS handles things related to F visa holders and the Department of State handles things related to J visa holders. And since the students are F visas and the exchange visitors are J visas, the SEVP has something to do with both. SEVIS, Student and Exchange Visitor Information System. We often refer to somebody's SEVIS status. Really, SEVIS is just the computer program, the government computer program that SEVP, along with the USCIS and Department of State, handle the F and J visas. So the SEVIS, Student Exchange Visitor Information System, is the online database that we access to record information about your stay here, your major, your estimated date of completion, your graduation date, that kind of thing. We also, every semester, register you with the government to let them know that you're here enrolled full-time doing what you're supposed to do. If we have to take action on a record and terminate it, we also do that in the Student Exchange Visitor Information System. The Department of State issues visas They handle foreign affairs and diplomacy, and they handle the J exchange visitor program, so J visas. The student exchange visitor program tracks students and their progress here, their majors, the dates they will be here, etc. SEVP gives permission to schools such as Southeast Missouri State University to have international students to issue I-20s and DS-2019s. Southeast Missouri State University, they hire staff to serve the international students. And then they ask for permission from the SEVP for those students to be designated school officials, responsible officers, or alternate responsible officers to assist F1, F2, J1, J2 students. When we talk about people that need to help you with your legal status, we refer to those people that are authorized to do so as, for F1 visas, designated school officials, and J1 visas are alternate responsible officers. There is one person that is a principal designated school official and a responsible officer. They handle extra paperwork, authorization, annual reports, and things that are due to the government. But any designated school official, or DSO, or alternate responsible officer, ARO, can help you with your issues related to your legal status. At the beginning of every semester, a DSO in the Office of International Education and Services handles SEVIS registrations, SEVIS cancellations, and SEVIS terminations. So every semester, if somebody is here and doing what they're supposed to do, they are registered in SEVIS so that the government knows. Cancellations are done when a new student does not show up. Their I-20 is canceled. Also terminations. If a continuing student does not return and enroll in classes, their record can be terminated. Throughout the semester, we also have to do SEVIS terminations. So if somebody was maintaining the rules of their status and then they stopped, maybe they dropped some classes, then we do have to go into the SEVIS system and terminate their I-20 or DS-2019. Questions related to your legal status can always be emailed to dso@semo.edu. If you're not sure which email to use, you are also welcome to use international@semo.edu.